I'm screwed over this one. Are we live then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm like, good morning.
Happy Catch-Up Friday.
Guess that would have been a good thing to say.
Let me get this shared here. Your country on Outlaw Country, AM 1400, KCYK, Yuma. Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, Ace.
Tell your Papa hello.
Good morning, Papa. I see you're not busy right now.
Oh, Kiki's watching too. It's a family reunion. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
He says hi low.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning, Amy and Eugenia.
Let's try this again. Maybe I won't burn my mouth
Pam. What was that?
this time. So let me try this again. Maybe I won't burn my mouth this time.
Yeah.
Ooh, much better. It's really strong though.
Ooh, Facebook Live caught all of that. Ooh.
Oh, that's hot.
Hi, Patty. I'm ready.
All right, ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on our last show before Christmas here on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and Facebook Live, courtesy of FTS Automotive. Thank you all for watching and tuning in right now. We want to say several good mornings. Karen, Patty, Amy, Eugenia, just a bunch of people watching on Facebook Live.
Yes, and we want to say Merry Christmas because Karen did say Merry Christmas. I'm excited. This weekend we've been waiting for it. We have family coming in town and we get to take a field trip tomorrow, so it should be a fun weekend.
I think so. We are taking our field trip out to Yuma Nightmares. That's 'Twas the Fright Before Christmas.
Yes.
It's out in the counties, and we had lots of tickets to give away, so we might be seeing a bunch of our listeners there and friends that won tickets or wish to go and purchase tickets. And the cool thing about this is the proceeds benefit Habitat for Humanity.
Yes, and if you are a listener and you see us out there, please come and say hi, but don't judge me. Don't judge me by what comes out of my mouth, because when I get scared, I don't have control over that kind of stuff.
That's why I have recorded the few occasions I have scared her, but I do not post them.
Hey, last time was pretty
pretty
friendly.
mild, but I still knew that it was there.
It was really under my breath.
I don't dare Facebook Live it. Just in case. All right. Now, it is Cat Shirt Friday. This is not really a true representation.
I love it, though.
It's my Bah Humbug cat shirt, and it's not Grumpy Cat. I think it's a knockoff Pixel version.
Yeah,
of
but it's
Grumpy
so
Cat.
cool.
It's a little chilly, so I had to throw in my Z93 Outlaw Country hoodie here. It was, at one point, driving in this morning, it hit 28 degrees.
I know, I saw that. So you have your cat shirt. Mine is a homemade cat shirt. I wanted to let people know, if you don't have a cat shirt, all I did was Google it and print out the picture and pin it to my shirt. I have plenty of cat shirts, but like you said, it was so cold this morning and I didn't want to cover it up with a jacket, and we actually have a live broadcast today that we'll be setting up and moving around for, so I didn't want that. I just improvised today.
It works out well, though.
Yes.
Well, Nicole says that Caden is watching from San Diego. Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. It's part of their annual tradition. They head over to San Diego and enjoy the festivities over there.
Awesome.
Now, if you are planning to hit the roadways, we do want to encourage you, please be safe. Remember to check your vehicles before you leave. People generally make sure they have gas, but it doesn't hurt to check and top off those fluid levels if necessary, and your tire pressure. That is a big one. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, too, with some of the cooler temperatures that we're experiencing here, if you have one of the vehicles with computers, they start to get a little bit wonky.
Yes,
especially in the morning when the tire pressure might be a little bit different, and kind of give it a chance to regulate. But certainly if you're planning on going on a road trip, check your tire pressure. Mm-hmm. Make sure they have ample, PSI, air PSI, I don't know. My dad's watching. He can correct us on this.
My dad's watching. He can make sure I'm using the correct lingo.
My dad's watching. I don't know if my husband's listening or not, but certainly someone can help us out here to make sure. But yes, a lot of people are traveling. Not as many that travel over Thanksgiving. I think that some people, that's more of an extended family holiday, and they might all travel to your uncle's house 4 hours away, and you have everyone there. But for Christmas, people tend to stay closer to their own homes.
Because they did travel on Thanksgiving.
Yes, and sometimes, especially if you have little ones, it's easier than hauling a bunch of gifts. And luggage, we know that children require items like clothing and food, so it's not simple to travel with, and, including gifts.
I feel bad for all those people that are having to fly right now because I've seen, with all the weather, different weather going on, and there was another fire alarm that happened at another busy airport. Oh gosh, I could not handle flying right now. I'm glad that I'm staying home and my family's coming to me this time.
Yes, we do want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And have you noticed a little bit more PSI is right? Okay, so just making sure. Thank you very much. I'm like our Facebook Live sponsor, FTS Automotive.
Yes.
Dan's probably sitting there cringing. You don't know these things? But anyway,
we know how to put the air in the tire when it needs it.
Yes,
that's the important part.
I can make it work when I have to.
Yes.
Now, if you have noticed, I've heard a lot more Merry Christmas this year.
I love it.
I do too.
Yes.
And you get a lot of people, well, I don't want to be offensive. I want to be inclusive of everything. You can say Merry Christmas. You can say the other things too. There's Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Festivus.
If you want to
go that route.
A lot of times when you say Merry Christmas to somebody, if they don't celebrate Christmas, then they'll say something, Happy Holidays back or thank you, and I think that people are realizing that it's just a way to say, have a good day type of thing, and enjoy the holidays. And if you don't celebrate, then enjoy it anyways. Enjoy your day anyways.
If I grab the phone here, I say Happy Holidays because we start around Thanksgiving.
Yes,
and
we do.
There's days I forget what day it is.
Yeah.
Just, again, I work in advance or behind. right now I'm on today, but rarely am I doing things that are specific to the day.
Exactly.
After we get done with the show. So some days it's just easier for me to have that blanket response, and we celebrate Christmas.
Yes, we do.
And I want everyone to, remember the meaning of it. It's not about going out there and buying gifts and spending all this money. I know the retailers certainly like it, but it's a very busy time of year.
It is. And I know all of us. I saw somebody post it the other day. The question is, so what is your take on the holidays? I'm not enjoying being broke, but and for most everybody in our family, we buy for the kids first, and if there's left, then we buy for the adults in the family. But like you said, it's the fact that we're all together and we're able to enjoy each other's company, and that's the part that I like.
That's what it is about. And we aren't, Jason and I went to my dad, and we got to visit with the family over Thanksgiving. My husband had to work here, so he didn't go. But we have Grandma and Aunt Phyllis. They're the only family that we have in town. Mm-hmm. But my husband's best friend will be coming over, and hopefully another dear friend. A lot of people know Toshi in the Yuma community from Papasan. Toshi is a good friend, too. We're hoping she'll be able to make it over, and we'll be hosting Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner at our house. So
you're actually going to cook?
Yes. And
not using a crock pot?
Well, that is still cooking, okay?
Okay, let me rephrase that. Are you going to be using your crock pot to cook? But you're making a ham, so you'll be using your oven.
We have a turkey breast. We have a dark meat turkey breast. I didn't even know that they had those. We got that because we thought Jace might want to try it, and we also got a ham. I'm not a ham person.
I like ham.
But, my husband and the ladies like ham, so we want to make sure we have plenty for everyone.
Mashed potatoes?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh. Jeff's on mashed potato duty.
I love
yams. I got some cranberries last night. I think maybe Grandma and I might have a little bit of cranberry sauce, and I don't like and I will sit and eat craisins. I love them like that. It's a nice little healthy snack, but I don't like the full berries.
Why?
In this, I don't know. I don't like weird stuff like sticks and stuff in my food.
And there's no sticks in your cranberry. I don't know what kind of cranberry you're eating. Well, we sticks and eyeballs. No sticks and no eyeballs.
My sister said she got my Christmas card. She loves it. Thank you. You're very welcome. We want to say hi to Irma, Alex, Karina, Troy, Jimmy. I haven't talked to Jimmy in a long time. He's such an awesome guy. Ruby, another Crystal. Good morning to everyone. Remember, if you are out and about driving and you'd like to see what happens behind the scenes, come on over to my Facebook page. We also share it on the station page. And you get to see the behind the scenes, sometimes maybe a little bit more personality, not necessarily off color, because we keep it family friendly.
We try.
we try, but sometimes things happen.
We talk in code.
Yes, we do, or we might use hand gestures that you may or not be able to figure out. But we do. We want to thank FTS Automotive. They're our amazing Facebook Live sponsor. Now, I do want to remind people, for the last several Fridays, FTS has done their Meals on Fridays, and they're by donation, and the proceeds benefit Crossroads. You had asked me if Dan was doing them today.
Yes.
He's not. He's taking out today and next Friday.
Okay.
Because they're the individuals that prepare this are going to be working for the Crossroads 3 days of Christmas, getting all that food ready. And that's just a lot more extra work on top of what they're already doing.
I don't blame them.
And Barbara Rochester will be coming on with us in just a few minutes to talk about that big event, because it is.
Yes.
It's one of the biggest events that they do at the Mission every single year, and it's so worth it because it benefits a lot of people.
Ashley on our Facebook Live feed, she said, first year ever that I started early picking up things all year. I highly recommend this to all my friends. Took a lot of stress off of me, which is probably true, but I'm impatient. And she says, Merry Christmas, girls. I'm impatient. Even during the holidays, once I get it, I want to give it to that person.
You get antsy?
I do, and that's my husband. It's so funny. His birthday comes around, and I'm like, okay, your birthday's in like a week or a couple of days. I'm giving you your present now because I can't wait. I want to see the excitement. I can never wait. So usually buying Christmas presents all year would be really hard for me, although it's ideal because you take a lot of stress off yourself. But
we here at the station exchanged gifts this morning.
Yes, we did.
You know, Janice, Anita, Teresa, and I. And Anita said, she says, I listen. And she picks things up throughout the year.
Yes.
And I would do that for the family. I primarily did gift cards because they're out of town this year. When we were back for Thanksgiving, I took the girls and we went shopping, got things they wanted and needed, but I went ahead and sent gift cards because it's easier and I don't have to fight the lines at the post office. Now, I generally use the self-mailing kiosk, but in the event it's out of order, I don't want to have to get in line. Good morning to everyone at the post office. They do listen to us.
Oh, good morning.
You guys are fantastic.
Yes.
I just don't like a line. But I found that when Jace was younger, you know, he would start, we've talked before about the Toys R Us catalog.
Yeah.
And his Granny Annie would get it and say, okay, let me know what you want. And he'd go through with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Or dog-ear the pages. Well, as they get older, it gets a little bit more challenging. And we've talked about the issues, you know, the older kids, you know, he's 19, he'll be 20 in a couple weeks. But still, it gets a little harder as they get older.
Yeah.
Because they primarily want money and gift cards.
Gas for their vehicles, all that kind of stuff.
That's a good idea. But you want to have something for them to open under the tree, too.
Yes, definitely. I agree.
And this morning, it's because it is a little chillier out there. Most of Yuma was in the 30s, around the mid-30 degree range, and it was, and I can attest, it was cooler in the outer line parts of the county. When I came to that stop sign at 6E in County 14, dropped to 28 degrees.
Oh, no.
And I was stopped, and my vehicle was in park. And I took a picture of my thermometer. I was not driving when I did that, guys. But it did get down there a little chilly, and Jace is helping us out today. That's my one and only son.
Yes.
And it's a little bit chilly, so we had him open one of his Christmas gifts because he got a new hoodie. So.
And it's a nice hoodie. I really actually like it. But
my husband shopped for that.
When you posted that picture this morning, I went, oh no, it's going to be super cold. And even this morning when we were loading up, when I got here, just a little bit that we did, my hands were frozen. I'm like, I could not live where it's cold all the time.
No, we were trying to load up equipment. And
yes.
Janice, I got her mittens because Janice is a Christmas baby. So
yes.
we did her birthday on Wednesday.
Yes.
And I got her mittens, and she was wearing them this morning. She was the smart one out of the bunch.
I love it because you'll get to see it if you follow us on Facebook Live. She's going to come in for her Foodylicious segment here in a little bit. But I love how she coordinates her outfits. And so she is, and it was so funny. She said she was wearing them on the way in, but she stopped at the local neighborhood market and she took them off because she didn't want to be that extra when she went in. It was cracking me up.
She's very leopardy today.
She is very leopardy today.
Now, Nicole said she tried putting Caden's gifts under the tree and he took it upon himself to open some of them before he left town.
Aww.
Which happens with kids.
Yes.
And some adults who peek.
I purposely don't put Eli's underneath the tree. They've been hiding because, you know... He'll want to go pick them up and shake them. Everybody else's are under the tree, and he's like, so when do I come? Santa's bringing yours, okay? You have to wait. You have to wait.
I did this year because I have had years where I find things that I hid in a closet or something, and I found them in August. So I'm like, oh, this is cool. It was little stuff for the girls here and there, especially when they were younger. And now I have things hidden in plain sight. They're not even wrapped. People don't even know. That's how good I am now.
Jace, do you believe that, or have you seen them? He's like, no, I don't
he's
know.
being silent.
Who knows?
Now, don't forget, it's Cat Shirt Friday, and I posted earlier our price today includes, it's a $10 gift certificate from Catherine's Cupcakery, a free oil change gift certificate from FTS Automotive valued up to $34.95, and a $25 gift certificate from the Oriental House. So you get we'll pick the winner today. I said you have until noon to enter, but we will be at a live broadcast until 1, so I'm going to give you until 1. You get a little extension on that. You can post the photo on our page, which a lot of people have done. They posted it on the contest share earlier.
Ones this
There's
morning.
someone with a chicken, someone with a fish, someone wearing a pug costume while holding a pug.
Some really cute little kittens,
They
too.
are so adorable. So get those in. All you need to do, you can either text them to us if you prefer that way. The number is 928-343-0993. Or you can send them to Teresa or I in a private message, or just post them on our page. We gather them all together, save them in a folder, and have an unbiased third party pick at random.
Winner. Yeah.
And then the winner receives the gift certificate. And today's prizes are valued at $80.
Wow.
Now, some more chances for you to win prizes today. We will be out, myself and the Z Crew, will be outside JCPenney in the Yuma Palms, broadcasting live for Quick Refrigeration. Now, they have some cool news that they're sharing. They are now the exclusive service dealer for JCPenney for heating and cooling.
Yes.
We'll have the prize wheel out there. We've got a bunch of awesome prizes in the box for that.
dogs.
Free hot dogs, Coca-Cola products. Just come on out and see what they have to offer, and they will have other fun things on site.
Exactly, and I'm super excited. I was in that area doing some Christmas shopping a couple of days ago, and they were out there scoping out where we're going to be. You can't miss us. We're going to be right in front, so definitely want to come and say hi.
All right, we're going to take a break. We want to let you know the show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. Let them take the stress out of doing your business payroll taxes. They're locally owned and operated. They have been since 1986. Schedule your business consultation today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, Yuma's only home of Yuma's only indoor shooting range, and they're your hunting and shooting headquarters. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's. Get down there and get your last-minute gift cards.
And don't forget Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services. They are locally owned and operated, and they've been providing pest control in Yuma for over 20 years. Call 343-9149 or message them on Facebook. I took advantage of it, and I have service coming out on Tuesday. I'm going to have them also look at that pigeon problem I have.
For Advocate?
Yeah, for Advocate.
Yeah.
So it's a great deal.
Definitely.
All right, and don't forget Quick Refrigeration. We will be there broadcasting live from 11 to 1 today. We'll be back, Z93 Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, after the break. I mixed it up a little
I know
bit.
you meant. I was like, wait a minute, I'm confused.
I'm exhausted. Can I go now?
Do we wear you out?
Yes.
That was a lot of words in there.
How do your brain keep going?
It's terrifying.
It is. God.
How are you doing?
You can't mess up.
Oh,
Yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can.
When the lighting was low and we had something else over here, we have our little show notes, and it's not the biggest font, but I'm like, what does that say? That's why pretty much a lot of
This
us memorize.
smells. Oh, look how
Ja-
gorgeous that is.
And look, this dip is what
Wow.
people are fans of this. I haven't tasted it yet. Teresa
I'm
did.
dying to taste this. This is wonderful.
We'll have to grab you a.
Yeah.
That's strange.
I know. Somebody might be trying to enter the contest.
Oh, that's right.
Did you do that constantly?
Huh?
Without.
Talk like that? Probably. I mean, I do talk a lot, but not that right all the time.
I know.
I say but the thing is quite a bit.
That was weird. It was one of our listeners wanting to wish us a Merry Christmas.
Stop, pause, stop,
There was
don't do that.
There was something else odd coming through. It's like press 9 to some automated.
Gets her through her day.
What?
He's talking about it.
She's talking smack about me?
Yeah.
Oh, gotta be it. Left the room for a second.
No, she was like, could you do that? And he goes, well, I do talk a lot, but I use, what was it, and what?
Well, the thing is,
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, well, because I have to think. I can't keep constantly going.
But if you're talking about information that you're familiar with, you don't have a problem.
True. I bet you could talk about the mission for a while.
Yeah.
Pretty solid at it.
That's what she's going to do
Little
right
bit of-
now.
As that's a segue into what you're about to do.
As a matter of fact.
Barbara, grab the whole thing right there and pull it towards you.
Whole thing.
Yeah, right on towards you.
Leslie's dogs keep opening the gifts so she can't put them under the tree.
Oh my gosh.
Now, should I give you your gift now, or you're going to surprise when you open it up on the air?
Whatever you want.
Let's surprise her on air.
Okay.
I want a surprise on air.
Okay.
It's all ready to open up, so you don't have to. It won't take time.
Perfect.
Victoria, depending on how you entered, if you entered on Facebook, she'll message you on Facebook. If you entered through the Monster message line, she'll do it that way, or email you. So just depending on which way you entered, we'll let you know.
It'll be text, call, or via Facebook.
Exactly.
One of our winners the other day said she won tickets to Yuma Nightmares, and her phone's messed up and her messenger isn't working. And someone told her, "You won! Go look at the Z93 page."
Oh,
She was the one
somebody's got her back.
that wanted to take a selfie with us yesterday.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Community hero like a teacher, a medical professional, a nonprofit worker, business, or anyone else that has made a difference in our lives.
She raps like a mad woman on Christmas Eve, but I rap before, and then I hide them throughout the different areas of the house or other people's houses. That's usually the easiest thing. That's what we did with the bird. I can't rap the bird.
No. It's been a year now.
Yeah, I know. All right, you ready?
Yep.
You ready, Barbara?
Ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here with Barbara Rochester from Crossroads Mission. And Barbara, you sit here and you just can't believe how fast we go. You are like the little Energizer bunny. You never stop.
No, well, you work at Crossroads Mission. We're open 7 days a week, so you can't stop.
Well, we have you here because Crossroads Mission has the 3 days of Christmas starting tomorrow.
Yes. So we're getting all ready to go. We're still a little bit short on dessert, so if anybody's out there and the weather's beautiful, to start cooking a little bit, cookies, cupcakes, pies, whatever you'd like, just drop them off anytime. We have the 3 days.
Now, if someone has not done this before, where do they go once they get to the mission?
When they get to Mission 944 South Arizona Avenue, it's right across from Green Tree. So you'll see a sign that says food drop off. Just park in there and we'll just take it and start cutting and serving. We're getting ready right now.
And that's around there's a back door.
Yes.
And every time I've been, there's always someone out there. So they generally come up and they will help out and last time it was all the brownies. Yesterday I had you transport cookies and brownies.
Cookies and brownies, yes, and they looked beautiful. Boy, you must have cooked all night long.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you did cook all night long.
My son is here running the Facebook Live camera because we have Anita doing other things next door. And I was busy cooking. He came home and he's like, it smells good.
Yes, it was wonderful. So thank you so much. So we'll be starting off with chocolate chip cookies and brownies, which is their favorites.
Well,
brownies.
good. Now, explain how the 3 days of Christmas works.
Well, on the first day we do a Mexican food dish. We're doing enchiladas, and so we're working on that right now. So you just have to remember we do over about 1,500 meals a day. We did 6,000 at Thanksgiving, so we're going to be hitting 6,000 meals in those 3 days. And you have to understand we do home delivered meals for the frail and elderly.
And weren't there about 600 of those?
There was almost 600 of those leave the building. So we have individuals coming in at 9:30 and 10. All the volunteers, we have all volunteers coming in packing and delivering the meals. And we also, on Christmas, all the homebound and the mentally
Challenged
challenged get gifts. So we
good.
have quilts, blankets, warm hats, everything. But everybody on the homebound will get a gift. So if you haven't given your gift to Crossroads Mission, we're doing 600 gifts, and then out to the congregate, we give out gifts for the children that are in the shelter. So everybody gets gifts, and Santa Claus will be there on Christmas Day. And special thanks to Toys for Tots for their generosity. 95% of the gifts came from Toys for Tots. So we'll be giving out thousands of gifts that day because the kids get to pick out 2 gifts of their choice. So we have personal hygiene items for the homeless and purses. We have purses packed for the individuals at the family shelter. So we have gifts for everybody so they won't go away without something for Christmas.
And I have to rat Dan out from FTS Automotive again on this. You'd asked for the donations for the purses, and I know Teresa and I collected some, and there was someone they committed to donating some beauty type products, but that fell through. And when you were here last week talking with Dan and I, Dan was recently recognized. He was nominated for AEA's
Community Hero.
Yeah,
75
that's right.
years of
Saw that on
won
Facebook.
He won a gift card, and Dan said, "Take my gift card that I won, Barbara, and go buy makeup and items to put in the purses." So that's the kind of thing that he does.
Yes, he does little things like that. And for the last 3.5 years, he has paid for chocolate milk for all the children twice a week. Once every 2 weeks, Shamrock comes down, and Dan has provided those little chocolate containers for all the children at the family shelter.
Such a treat for them.
Oh, chocolate milk's a big treat, and
Yeah.
they just can't wait because they know they're going to get chocolate milk.
Well, not only was Dan nominated, Teresa's mom, Ramona, was also nominated. I don't know that you knew about that, Barbara.
Did not know that.
Yeah,
Oh, she's done so much for the mission. We love her, and her support of the mission has just been unbelievable.
And that's what we were talking about it before, but that's one of the things that I love that AEA is doing right now, because there's a lot of community members like Dan who do things under the radar, and my mom, who is luck she's in the way she put it, she goes, I love being in the position I am, that I'm able to do this for the community, that she's able to help in the ways that she is. And a lot of times, people don't see that, and they don't get recognized for that, and they deserve a little bit of recognition too.
Yes,
so I
yes.
love that they're doing
but-
that.
I love what they do. I hope they don't stop.
Well, Dan and Ramona, they're the individuals. They don't do it for the accolades.
No,
they do
they
it because they know that it's good and that the community needs it. They're
Exactly.
doing it simply to help people out.
Yes.
Okay, tomorrow is the Mexican food dinner, and Sunday will be the roast dinner.
Roast beef dinner. We're still short on roast beef, so if you haven't donated yet to the mission, just go to the store and get a roast, and we'll have beautiful potatoes have been donated by Bobby Scarborough with Green Tree. He's donated all the potatoes. We got fresh carrots. It's just a beautiful meal, and they just love the roast beef meal.
Now, what about, I know you ran out of bread at
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, we did. So if you would like to just go out and buy some dinner rolls, the best dinner rolls in town, Sam's Club, Goldsboro's Bakery, the bakeries, and they have the big trays. And remember, we're doing 6,000 meals those 3 days, so food goes so fast. And I personally like to thank all the produce companies who send us checks to provide the extra food that we do not get donated. And the lead person in that is Gary Pasquinelli and his whole group of farmers that come in and send checks in to support Crossroads Mission.
They are all so wonderful.
They're just wonderful, and they want to make sure that there's everything on the table and nobody's denied a good hot meal. And also we have a taxi service that we have families that have no means of transportation down there, so they're going to be picking them up and bringing them down,
That
the
is
kids
so
down on
fantastic.
Christmas Day.
Love that. Now,
Yes.
on Christmas Day, it will be a turkey dinner with the trimmings for that. So that's why we mentioned that desserts are needed, because while the main courses are changing day to day, the dessert will be there at every single meal. So we
And-
need lots of those.
I think it's important to point out, not only are you doing the 3 days of Christmas, but you're also doing breakfast and dinner that same day too. So you're doing 3 times.
3 times, yes, because everybody has to eat. We've got, this morning they had scrambled eggs and sausage and some toast. So, and then tomorrow we'll do oatmeal. So,
Well, that's why the volunteers are very, very essential to this project too, because they help with the setup before you start the big meals anyway. But then right after that, when the event ends at 1 o'clock each day, you have to turn around, do cleanup, and then it's almost time to start getting ready to cook that dinner.
yes, it is.
When is dinner normally served?
5:30.
Okay. See, there's not really a big gap in between from one big one to the next. But this is, you guys still serve 3 meals every single day,
Every day.
365 days a year.
Rain, sleet, or snow, we were never closed. We just go constantly. And we're just so proud of ourselves for the caseworkers calling in and setting up the routes. Hospice of Yuma, Catholic Community Services, Meals on Wheels. And then we just have so many supporters out there that they know that their clients would love a good hot Thanksgiving meal on those days. And we just appreciate the community support. I mean, when I don't do without. The community says, well, what are you short on? And they're there. We've got people, the volunteers have been down there making cobbler, peach and cherry cobbler in our kitchens. They're all volunteers, and they've been working for 2 days right now trying to get everything ready.
Now, we've had some cooler weather.
Yes.
And that, you know, we have a lot of homeless individuals. The shelter, there's the men's shelter, the women's, and then the family. But a lot of individuals are still out on the streets,
Right.
you know, for whatever reason or another. But they will have the opportunity to pick up something to keep them warm
Absolutely.
at the event.
Well, Burlington Coat Factory came in. Burlington came in and donated. They do this every year. So we got coats from them, and boy, they went out immediately. Small coats to all the way up to women and men's jackets. So they're already gone. Usually I can keep a couple, but it's been so cold. And then the ladies from the parks, Westwood Parks, they all donated. Palms RV Resort, they crocheted blankets, hats, nice warm hats for them. So, but I'm short on gloves. Gloves are hard to find at a reasonable price, but I would like a couple more gloves. Their hands are so cold and cracked, and we get a lot of lotion for them to put the lotion on their hands and their feet. The shoes are just coming in tremendously. We support everybody. Skechers, Big Five give us good prices for our homeless for shoes, so they have good brand new shoes, because that's their means of transportation. And the sock drives that
Did
Round
those
Table Pizza's
Yes,
doing.
Round Table does that with the Yuma Camera Club. We had Linda Willis on talking about that.
So it is just wonderful. Everybody comes and does their little share, and it's St. John Newman's Church does sandwiches twice a month, fresh, beautiful sandwiches for the homeless for lunch.
Well, this is the example when people say, well, I don't feel like I can contribute much. You know what? Even looking at these different organizations, they all do a little bit, and collectively it comes together to help out those who might be underprivileged in our community.
Right. And when you did that shout out that we were totally out of water, totally out. When you did the shout out, AEA came in, Sam's Club, somebody donated from Sam's Club, pallets of water came
that's
in.
fantastic.
And
But,
you know
but
what?
don't think that's all they need,
No,
because then
no,
when they go
they
through,
could always use more.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
But yeah, that's almost gone, because look how many we take care of 550 meals every day on just a regular basis. So, and they always want to take water with them, so they put them in their backpacks to travel with.
Well, Barbara, I want to, we want to extend a thank you to you as well, because what you do for the community is a big job, and I know you have a staff and you're all your volunteers. We want to thank you all for the service that you provide to the community, because you're helping a lot of people every single day. And I know sometimes you may not get the recognition you deserve, but this is one hard working woman right here.
Yes, she is.
Thank you so much. I have a little gift. Would you mind opening it up?
I sure will. All right, let me
That's for
see
you
here.
and Teresa.
Oh, look at that!
Angel ornament holding a cat.
That is so perfect
Oh,
for Cat Shirt Friday. She came prepared.
She did. Oh, that
we'll
is
have to
beautiful.
put that on our Christmas tree.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Barbara.
thank you, Barbara.
I saw
That is so
It
cute.
was so original for Cat Day.
Now, we want to take a quick opportunity here before you head on out. You are busy. You have many things to get ready for the 3 days of Christmas. But if people are still looking for a way to donate at the end of the year so they can take advantage of the tax credits,
Right.
Crossroads Mission is one way that they can do that.
Yes, the $800 tax credit. So if you haven't written your checks, they're still coming in really good. And remember, this money has to last us all year. So we appreciate all the donations that, while you're here, donate as much as you possibly can. We're doing so well with all the donations coming in, so we can make it through the summer. And in the future, we are building a new men's shelter directly behind Green Tree. And so we're getting ready for that in the next couple months. We have to have a new men's shelter. The ones we have is just not feasible for what we're doing right now.
All right. Well, for that, there is another benefit coming up in January,
No,
I think.
we changed it to February,
February.
the 10th. We changed it. We
all
just
right.
Oh, that's a good day. That's my birthday.
February. Then we'll invite you. And your
Sounds
family to
good.
come.
Sounds good.
Yes, and it's a fabulous meal. It's going to be fabulous, but we'll talk about that more after the holidays.
Okay, and if someone wants to make a donation, obviously they can do so in person at the mission. Otherwise, they can do it on your website.
Websites is just as easy.
That's what
Absolutely.
I did earlier this year, and you can pay via PayPal. You don't need a PayPal account, but you can use a card and still do it that way, and then you'll get a receipt. That way you have it for your taxes.
Thank you, but I'd like to thank you so much for all your ongoing support of Crossroads. And I didn't realize so many people listen to the radio, but every time you run something, I get it. So
See?
I thank you so much for
power
your
of
support.
radio.
Exactly.
The power radio is
Exactly.
right.
Connie
Thank you.
says, Barbara is so amazing. My family loves her.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And David Hilpert was watching earlier.
Yes.
So
Good.
hello, David.
Hello, David.
And a shout out to Myra, too. Barbara, both of you just work so tirelessly for the individuals in our community. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to go take our Lotus Day spot and salon selfie with Barbara. She has a beautiful green festive holiday shirt
I know,
on.
I love it.
And we have our cat shirts because it's Cat Shirt Friday here on Today in Yuma on Z93 Outlaw Country and MonsterMediaYuma.com. The show's brought to you by Classic Accounting. And speaking of taxes, tax season is coming.
About a week away, maybe?
Classic Accounting has over 30 years of tax experience. They're locally owned and operated, and they have been since 1986. They have 2 locations to serve you. Give them a call at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, the Sprague's family is proud to offer Yuma shooters a clean, comfortable, safe place to shoot, train, and educate. The range facility is dedicated to the memory of George W. Sprague, a diehard shooter, competitor, and gun enthusiast. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration. Not only is it Free Filter Friday, where you take your old air filter down to their location at 190 West 10th Street and they give you a free 1-inch standard air filter, it is also Live Broadcast Friday. Come on out to the Yuma Palms. We will be broadcasting live for quick on the west side of the building. We'll have giveaways, free hot dogs, sodas, and you can find out information about Quick. They are the new exclusive service provider for JCPenney for heating and cooling.
Yep, and Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services have been serving the Yuma area for over 20 years. They're licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. You can give them a call at 928-343-9149 or just do like Jen, shoot them a message on Facebook. They answer you right away, and like them on Instagram.
That's right. We'll be back after this on Z93 Outlaw Country and MonsterMediaYuma.com.
Now take a breath.
I breathe in between.
It's called. I'm filling out logs for her of guests they had in 2015, and some of it is you guys taking a selfie outside,
Yeah.
right? It's some of them are Dan and Carlos challenging each other to donate that milk, and that means he was doing it in 2015. Dan's still doing it now, and he was doing it before that too, apparently. So that's some neat stuff.
Yes, he stays busy.
Yes.
I think you said 3.5 years, something like that. So that's.
Barbara's been coming in weekly probably since 2013. I see her every Thursday.
Figure if I'm making a cheesy one, that's
Kittens.
really
I thought they were kittens.
Take one little dishes.
You have to-go containers?
She has little plates or...
Get a shot of our Cat Shirt Friday sign. All right, come on, Barbara.
Picture time.
Hustle. You can come out to eat. There's warm.
That is delicious.
She's a talented duck.
Okay,
Right here.
right here.
Basement building there. Basement building.
Smile.
Awesome. Thank you, Barbara. Come back in and eat.
No.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Merry Christmas, Barbara. Have a nice day, man.
It's not like she doesn't come back every week and bring the dish back. Oh, her jacket.
Barbara, your jacket. I have to give a shout out to Molly. She's listening.
Oh,
she's like,
she
I
gets
love
to, huh?
She's like, I love being on vacation. Oh,
That'd be good, huh?
Leanne, good morning, Sister Janice.
Leanne says, good morning, Sister
They're
Janice.
having a conversation back and forth.
I was like, Nancy posted a long thing on there.
I was
She
reading
said
it,
sister and you said sister. It's all the leopard. Sister!
She's very extra today.
You know, when I was looking at the little hair thing that I got her, I'm like, she was one that could pull it off.
I'm like, oh, how can I do my hair today so I can wear
She's
this?
the only warm one this morning.
Still had to clip it though because it moves up. And I don't have enough hair to keep it in the. I mean, I have so much hair. I have to clip it. So do I still get to kidnap all of these snowmen for the weekend?
Borrow whatever you need.
I'm gonna put them down the middle
They
of
have
the table.
GPS tracking in them, so I will know if they don't
It's in the
return.
rice. They have chips in
I
the
know.
rice.
I had like 800 pounds of rice in my snowman at home, and we had to buy him rice last night.
Oh, damn it. My sister's watching. Now I can't say I made them.
Oh, busted. Busted.
She knows about the snowman, not this one. forgot about him, and I gave Cody one a couple of years ago, and he says that he puts it out every year.
And Leanne, they're not ours, so you guys can't take them home like most Greek functions. What centerpiece?
I could make more. I still have the one naked one.
I'm gonna put them on Facebook, and I'll tell them they can order at my family thing. There'll be like 20 people. You guys will place orders next year?
You sold on my snowman?
Order them off Etsy.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Sweatshop.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Teresa.
And I'm Foodylicious. I snuck in early. I couldn't wait.
Me. You know, I am going to send that sound effect to we've had a listener that's messaged us. So if you're listening, I do have that sound effect. So I will forward that to you if you send me your email, because they have been asking for the Foodylicious, and that's exactly how they asked for it. Can I get the sound effect of the Foodylicious Yummy?
It's copyrighted. You can't use it on anything else.
I still remember that little girl that said, "Do you know Foodie Wishes?"
I know. Sweet, right?
I do.
Oh, I wish my kids were still at that age. I mean, oops.
Alrighty. Now you have made something delicious for us today, and it started filling the studios with a delicious smell about an hour and a half ago.
Well, okay. We're coming before Christmas parties, so I figured that you guys, a lot of people will be going to functions this weekend, or even when you go to family, like when we go to my house, I'll cook a few of the main things and everybody brings potluck. So we'll have different appetizers and stuff. So I wanted to do dips that you could take to these parties, but they would still be easy to make, but something you don't always have there. Because, you know, you have your staples that you always make, like spinach dip. Okay, you can bring it, Megan, to the house. And, you know, your basic dips. So this one I did one bad one. It's called Mississippi Sin. And it has a cheese trifecta. So we're looking at cheddar cheese, cream cheese, sour cream, some red hot Worcestershire sauce, and a lot of ham chopped up into it. And then you bake it for a little bit in a dish, and then I just put it in a little mini crock pot for you guys to keep it warm. Use it with crackers. You can also do it, we didn't have an oven here to keep warm, but you can take a big old loaf of French bread and carve it out and put it in there and then bake it that way.
Ooh.
So then it's kind of has its own little dish that you can eat too. I mean, how good is that, right?
That sounds really good.
See, speaking about this with my son in the room, his level of expectation is going to increase.
Sorry.
Wait, Mom can just go get these recipes at monstermediayuma.com and make them?
You mean chicken doesn't only go in a crock pot? What?
No, it goes in shakes. Jace, you're not going to live down those chicken shakes.
You're in the room, chicken shake boy. We gotta let it go.
Now, will these recipes will be on the website?
They are already there. I
So
put them
what's
there last night.
What's the other one that you have there?
I had to give you a good option. So it's kind of like the good angel, the bad angel right there.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
That one is, I just call it a strawberry fruit dip. And it's cut up strawberries,
Pick up the lid off.
green apples, kiwis, and fresh orange juice from our trees outside.
So like a fruit salad almost?
Yeah, but with the orange, it makes it a little bit dippier and stuff, and you just use
Dippier?
dippier. It's a real word.
I love Janice's words.
That's funny. I was out somewhere last week, and they said, you know, you just made up 3 words in the last hour.
But they knew what they meant,
They
right?
did. And they'll probably use them now.
Exactly. Dippier.
Dippier.
So if you made and what did you, you had sun chips there. Is that for the fruit?
Yes, that's for the
Okay,
fruit.
okay.
I mean,
I'm
you can get
trying.
really gourmet and take like flour tortillas and lightly spritz them with water and sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on them. I was like,
Ooh.
what? Sun chips? Easy. Actually, no, I had to go to 2 stores to get them.
So you had a busy morning.
I did. I stopped for sun chips and Jameson Irish whiskey at 8 in the morning.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Speaking of which,
with my new gloves and headband of leopard cat print that I had to
extra
wear.
this morning. You're cracking me up.
I did. I went into Walmart with gloves, no jacket, just gloves that match my shoes and my shirt and my headband and my hair up. And the people are looking at me like, "Excuse me, the queen line is over there."
well, at least you didn't have your lovely new bracelet on.
Oh, I
that
had
Anita
to
got
sport
you.
that. You know, look, it matches my necklace I already had on. It's a beautiful silver
It's a
bangle.
Bangle, yeah.
Yes, that's also a flask. For orange juice.
Not-
Yeah,
in
for
case I have
orange
to get my orange juice on the go.
The Jameson was a gifted. It's not.
Yeah.
There's nothing in that
Well,
right
I'm
now.
not that hardcore now. Now rum could get in there later.
Leanne says, call it a fruit salsa. Could use pita chips from the bag, and they come with cinnamon. Yummy.
Ooh.
Right, but there's no hot in the salsa.
But does it have to be hot to have salsa in it?
Well, I don't know.
It's just a fancy word for dip. There you go.
It sounds healthier. It just says strawberry fruit dip.
It's dippier.
It's
Listen, if I
dippier.
say salsa, you guys would be like, what? It's not salsa.
Salsa.
Salsa. That's another word Janice says all the time.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Yes, good morning, Jennifer. Oh, and I want to give a quick shout out to one of my, well, she is my favorite teacher. She wasn't my teacher, but she's an awesome teacher. She's a kindergarten teacher over at Aliceburn School. Since they're on break, she sent me a message saying she loves being on break because she gets to listen to us every day. So, Molly, I want to wish you a good day, and I can't wait to see you guys this week. I know she has all of her family in town, so we'll have to make a little trip over to her house to see everybody.
Good. All right. Well, these great recipes and more, you can find some of the older recipes archived because they're all timeless. They're not really specific to any certain time of year. Some of the ingredients from the summer might be a little more challenging.
But I don't stop eating. So.
Anita's listening from her office, and she says salsa does not need to be spicy. So there
Or
you
you're
go.
just going to say salsa every time Janice is in the
Yeah,
room?
because that's the way she says it.
It's like a dance. You know, it's so good. It makes you dance at the same time. So it's salsa.
Well, like Chef Robert Irvine, he's British. It's salsa, it's enchiladas, and tacos.
My aunt Kelly, her sister came down. She's from like Georgia, and she said she needed a chimichanger. She went to La Fonda and ordered a chimichanger. And I was like, a what?
That's hilarious.
So once in a while, the Southern comes out in my voice.
You know, it's funny because we have a what we call it's like a voice sharing network that we have, and it's funny because I'll get requests sometimes, you know, because I am Hispanic, and so they're like, "Do you have somebody that can speak Spanish?" And I'm thinking, okay, I don't speak it very well. I can understand more than I can speak, but yeah, I can say the words if you tell me what words you need said. And I get the script, and it's mostly like enchiladas, tacos, and tamales.
Oh, wow.
I'm like,
Stretch of
really?
the
But these people are on the East Coast, so you get those, you know, accents on there, and it just doesn't sound right.
My favorite, because a couple of those friends are watching right now too. I had a request. No, I sent a request to someone, and it was one of our new group individuals out of Spain. I'm thinking, awesome. I'm going to have them do this Mexican food commercial. It's going to be great. Well, it was the portion of Spain under British rule.
Goodness.
Get your enchiladas. And, of course, that's a terrible British accent.
That was pretty good.
I wouldn't. I'm not going to even try.
But
You
it's
guys
still...
heard me this morning when I said, we were talking about the butter, and I said, oh, thousands of years. I was trying to do Irish.
Oh, what kind of butter was it?
Kerrygold. I think.
Kerrygold, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Anita's staple
Anita's
butter.
favorite butter.
Taste.
Yeah. Well, good. And so you can go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Foodylicious tab, and you'll find these recipes and so much more. Janice has lots of awesome ideas. But while you're there, you can also enter to win.
Right, you can sign up for my $25 gift certificate that I give away every week from 251 Twisted Kitchen. So I picked a lucky winner today for this week.
Do we need a drum roll?
Yeah, let's
We
do
do.
drum roll.
Thank you. It's a little hard to do like bacon sizzling. If you could find that sound effect, it'd be great.
Okay.
No.
Next
Victoria
week.
Levine or Lavin. I'm
I
not
think
sure
it's
how you say
Levine.
it. Okay. That's what I thought.
Victoria Levine, you are the proud new owner of a $25 gift certificate to 251 Twisted Kitchen. Janice, you've been there a couple of times, more than a couple of times. Now, have you found a favorite?
You know, you have to know what your sponsor has. It's
no.
pure research.
I am glad that they're a
yeah.
sponsor because we've been there a couple of times in the last couple of months. So definitely, what is your favorite?
So far, I think, well, my favorite side dish is the bacon jalapeno mac and cheese, which I got a recipe, because, you know, he won't give his recipes because they're his own, but I tried to find one that had the ingredients I taste in there, and I'm going to try to make that for Christmas as one of my dishes also.
I can be a judge on that.
You're
That's
like,
my
I'm
favorite
coming by
over there.
Christmas just with my spoon.
Yes, I want to taste it. Let me know how it comes out.
But that's my favorite side dish. I think my favorite entree so far has been a date with Porky.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had that when we were with you.
I mean, 3 kinds of different pork on one delicious roll with a side dish. You can't go wrong.
I have to say his tri-tip is amazing.
It is.
It's so full of flavor. It's juicy. I think I really like the tri-tip. And a lot of his dishes come with the tri-tip in it.
Right,
so
that's like his signature meat.
Yeah.
So how many ways can you use it? And he does it very effective because I
Yes.
had it in the I had it on salad too.
Yeah.
With all spinach and blue cheese. Great combo with
There
it.
you go.
I've had it in the how do you say? pho.
Pho, yeah.
I had it in that. That was super good. It had like an Asian taste along with it. I even did chopsticks with it because they bring you that. And then I had it in the Korean barbecue tacos. That was really good with that spicy peanut slaw.
Ooh.
I had one
haven't
left.
tried that one yet.
I had one left over, so I took it home. And my one kid says, "I don't like slaw, but that was damn good."
There you go.
And you can't go wrong with the barbecue chicken salad.
No.
Really good.
Jen, she can be picky. We all know this. We know Jen could be a little picky, but it was so funny because you go to different. I know her. Her order usually when we go to specific restaurants and things.
Unpredictable.
Yeah, just a little bit. And she got it, and the first bite she took, she goes, "Wow, this is really, really good." So you know it's good if Jen's liking it.
And
so
she ordered the second time.
She
so
ordered
now I
it
think
a
we
second
know her
time.
go-to dish now.
Exactly.
And it has the cornbread that I think has jalapeno on it. Those are the croutons. And I like to just eat those on the side, like I'm having a little tiny piece of cornbread.
And it's
with my
really the
pinky
only
out.
place you get croutons, because I was going to say, we learned now that you like salad, no croutons, dressing on the side.
And that's the only place you get the
You only get the
croutons.
croutons there.
But I get them on the side still. Usually I have them leave them off.
It's okay.
You're still
Unless
eating
I'm
it.
with the guys, and then they'll use them if they have soup.
That's a good
Oh.
idea.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, well, it's time for Bootylicious to hit the road.
Oh, she's kicking you out.
You're busy. We have a busy morning today. But thank you so much. This looks delicious.
She's gonna cry.
I am. You can't see it on air right now. One single tear slowly
I didn't-
going down my full figure
I
cheek.
didn't say get out. I said it's time for you to hit the road because you have stuff to do.
I didn't say get out. I just said it's time for you to get
I'm
out.
taking the train.
We're gonna take a break
No, you
now.
can leave that here.
We're gonna take a break
we're
now.
gonna go ahead and take a break. We'll be back on Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country Monster Music at Yuma.com. After this, don't forget we'll be out at JCPenney broadcasting live for Quick Refrigeration from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. today. This is Today in Yuma.
Get out, Janice.
Don't let that door hit you.
Get the freak out.
And I'm just going to go find something to put in my flask.
There's a couple things under the tree.
Hey, will your cheese dip fit? Should be like sucking it out throughout the day. Put a straw in there.
Later I'm all shaking
Getting
it.
some super close-ups there.
I'm tired. I'm sitting now. Stand back up when you're back on.
Thank you very much.
Sure, no problem.
Is the Sunship, does that have cinnamon on it?
No, it's just a regular. They don't have cinnamon ones.
Okay. What, do you
Sometimes
know,
you can find these.
do you know what the calories would be for this?
I'm sure you could just eat it as
That, I don't know, but it's probably a lot of fat on account of all the fat and cheese.
Okay.
Probably a double digit, I'm just saying.
But if I have one bite,
Well, that's
Yeah.
why you have to have some fruit.
to wash it down,
Yeah, I was thinking of you when I got the fruit.
She was thinking of you, Jen. Come
I'll
on.
have
now.
some. I'm going to grab some later when we get back.
Bye, Foodlicious.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is really good. I like that.
So yummy.
Leanne says, good stuff, Janice. Can't wait to try the bacon mac and cheese on Christmas.
Leanne, save me some.
That
That's
I'm
my
making
favorite over there.
that tree that's been going around Facebook with the spinach that pull apart like breadsticks that you twist.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She sent me a request on that, so I got all the stuff.
Amber, you're right. Fat is what makes the cheese good.
Cheese is delicious.
Yep. Fat makes everything good.
You and your full-figured cheek.
Figure cheek.
Did you hear?
Yes. You got it, Teresa.
Yes. That, I could just get a whole bowl of that and eat that for lunch. It's so good. And depending, like, you know how we got the poppers the other day and
The bacon rack them?
yeah, and the jalapeno was really spicy.
Those were hot.
Last time we went to Twisted Kitchen, I noticed the jalapenos had a little bit more kick, but it's not overpowering. Oh, it was so
I
good.
didn't think, I'm like, maybe my senses are just off because I didn't think the jalapenos were hot
Oh
at all.
my gosh.
How many did you eat?
They made
Two.
mine go numb.
I like the first like
But
one.
I didn't eat the bacon
And
on
I
top.
only ate one bite.
After
only ate
like,
one bite.
after like the two whole ones that I grabbed at first, I started eating them like Dad was and just cutting them out and pulling the cheese out.
But that was still hot.
I was
did
still
that.
kind of
That
hot.
was still hot.
Well, I mean, it's rubbing along the inside of a jalapeno. That's not
know,
the
that's the
coolest
hottest
place
part
in
of
the
it.
world. Yeah,
We were hungry by the time the appetizers came. We hadn't had
it
lunch.
took like 7 years.
They were good though.
Alcohol isn't
That's good.
sustenance.
We still have 30 seconds.
Okay. Get those entries in for Cat Shirt Friday. You have until 1 p.m. today.
I want a shirt with this print on it. These little kittens are cute.
We can make one for you. It'll be your Christmas shirt next year.
Yeah.
All right, I got my shirt figured out for next Friday. And then I think I still have a couple more.
I think I'm gonna wear the one that I wore the
one, right?
first one. Yeah, the one that I made.
Or anyone else that has made a difference in our lives. The winner and the nominator both receive $75
You should have seen Kevin trying to use iron-ons yesterday.
Uh-oh.
It was the funniest thing ever. And I'm laughing at it. I laughed at him when he was doing it too, so
No,
he
it
knows.
was with him.
He was giggling. He wasn't laughing, he was giggling. All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. Now, we want to thank Foodylicious Janice for coming in. Can't wait
Yes.
to try some of these. Now, we have a few birthdays today I want to get to.
Okay.
One of our sweet friends, Ravonda, is celebrating her birthday today.
Rev.
She's a newlywed, so
Yes,
this will be
she
her first
is.
married birthday. My husband's Aunt Cheryl Roth. I don't know if she's in Cincinnati or not, but that's where she lives.
That's Aunt Cheryl?
Aunt Cheryl, she's a jet setter. She has a birthday today. Bridget Johanning. Now, what's funny is Bridget's lived in Yuma for several years.
Uh-huh.
She lived here a long time ago, but we knew each other in Safford. She lived there also.
Oh, wow, okay.
So after I found out, you're here? I think she transferred here with her job. We had lunch, and we've stayed in touch since then. James Lovelace has a birthday. Basilia Saavedra, Darcy Peralta, and Bernice Limon also celebrating birthdays today.
Happy birthday to all of you. And we want to give a birthday shout out to Foodylicious since we are not going to be on the air on Monday. She is a Christmas baby. So Janice, we want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. We try to do her birthday celebration here sometime during the week so she doesn't get... A lot of times when your birthday's on a holiday, you kind of get missed sometimes. So
That's
we wanted
right.
to make sure that we celebrated her this week.
We want to keep them separate.
Yes.
Like, Jace running the Facebook Live camera for us. He's a January 2nd baby. And
Yep.
he was born 3 weeks early, though. He wasn't due until January 25th. So he made a little bit of a sneak surprise, but not early enough for us to claim him in 1997 on our taxes. I said if you would have been a little earlier, the first name might have been Deduction, just to squeeze it in there.
20 years old.
I
Oh my
can't
goodness.
believe my baby's going to be 20. Oh my goodness. And I started, I've been in radio, oh my goodness, since I was 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It was right out of high school. So it's been a number of years. And I actually started, I'd worked at the station. January 2nd will be the 21st birthday of Monster Media.
Oh, cool.
Also, that's when Keith Lewis came in and took over the reins and bought the station.
We're going to be legal.
And Jace was born exactly 1 year later. That's how I always remember it.
it?
Station anniversary, 21 years here. But when Jace was 5 months old, that's when retired Sheriff John Phipps asked me to co-host with him in the morning.
I can't wait to have him on in the new year. I know he gave us a call earlier in the week to wish us a Merry Christmas and everything. But he is so much fun to have in the studio. So I can only imagine the trouble you guys got into on air together. So
Well, Jace, like I said, he's going to be 20. Amber posted Anthony, her son, is going to be 16. And Amber's birthday is also on the 2nd.
Oh, awesome.
It's a very popular day for births. But yes, we want to wish John Phipps and Miss Donna a very Merry Christmas. I want to get him and Sheriff Leon Wilmot here together.
We will. We will make it happen.
There will be some coordination involved because we wanted to have them come in, but neither schedule would allow the few days that we tried to
Do
coordinate.
we still have our mustaches so we don't feel out of place?
Left out? Oh,
Yeah.
that seems so long ago now.
Oh, I know
John-
we have it somewhere.
John Phipps, who retired as Yuma County Sheriff and was not beat.
Yes, that's right. He's retired Yuma County Sheriff. We got to specify in there.
Specify.
Yes, he retired. But we want to give a shout out and a big thank you to all of our first responders, our law enforcement individuals, our military people,
Yes.
our nurses and doctors, all the people that have to work on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. They're right on the front lines to help keep us safe in our community. If you're able to say thank you to them every day, but let's try and make sure we reach out and let them know that they are appreciated because they're missing out on time with their families too.
Yes, they are. And they're doing a job out there keeping us all safe when we're trying to enjoy our families and things. And so, please keep this weekend quiet. Jennifer wants to be able to enjoy her family as well. Poor thing.
From the news perspective.
From the news perspective. And we want all of you to definitely be safe out there. Take your time. slow down, enjoy your family, and again, be patient. Don't text and drive. We've had a lot of accidents lately, and the community has lost quite a few people in these last couple of weeks. And we don't want any more of that. So definitely want to take your time, enjoy the holiday, enjoy your family. We are going to be off Monday and Tuesday, as we will be enjoying our families as well.
That's right. Super quick note from the Humane Society of Yuma involving your pets. Avoid mistletoe and holly. Those are not good for animals. Tinsel is also not very good for them. Don't give them treats off the table because some of those items are really bad for them. I know we've talked about chocolate, but there's other items too. So try and avoid those table scraps and keep wires, batteries, and glass or plastic away from your pets.
Yes, and if you want to treat your pets, they have treats for pets at different of the local retailers here. You know, they have cookies and things for your pets now. So definitely would be much better to give them those than those table scraps.
That's right. Bundle up, stay safe, stay warm. Come on out today to Yuma Palms. We'll be there from 11 a.m.
in
to
about
1
an
p.m.
hour. Yeah,
broadcasting live. We're heading over there right now. We want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. We love you and appreciate the fact that you have spent this last year with us here on Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. We will see you back here in the studio on Wednesday. Have a great weekend. Love you all. KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Be safe.
Love you all.